Once again, I welcome you all for the discussion of complex variables. So, in this class number 7, we are going to discuss some problems on harmonic functions. Then we will consider applications of complex variables to flux problems. So, let us start with the problems. So, first problem today I am going to consider in this class is, if f of z is analytic, then show that dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square of modulus of f of z whole square equal to 4 times of modulus of f dash of z whole square. Solution. So this is what we need to prove now. So it is given that f of z is an analytic function. That is the only input given here. So let f of z equal to u plus iv. Let f of z equal to u plus iv. Then it is given is analytic. So we know that real and imaginary parts of an analytic functions are harmonic. So u comma v are harmonic. So harmonic means they will satisfy Laplace equation, that is u double x plus u double y equal to 0, and similarly v double x plus v double y equal to 0. So this is what happens from the harmonic function definition. Now f of z equal to u plus iv. See, if we have z equal to x plus iy, then we have defined modulus of z, that will be x square plus y square, right? So same thing I will extend here. We can call this as equation 1 if needed. Now modulus of f of z equal to u square plus v square. This I will call as phi. This I will call as phi. Now if we call this as phi, thus we need to prove the actual statement now takes the form. We need to prove. See, this statement takes the form dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square of mod f of z whole square. But mod f of z whole square is, this is mod z square. Actually mod z is square root of x square plus y square, right? So that is a mistake I done here. So mod z square equal to x square plus y square. Similarly mod f of z whole square will be u square plus v square. Now in light of this, the statement becomes dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square phi. Okay, it is phi it is. That is, we can write as dou square phi by dou x square plus dou square phi by dou y square will be equal to 4 times of modulus of f dash of z whole square. Or you can in a much simpler form write it as, that is phi double x plus phi double y equal to 4 into modulus of f dash of z whole square. Call this as equation 2. So only equation 1 we have used, right? So call it as equation 2. Now see, we have phi equal to u square plus v square. Now differentiating with respect to x, we will be getting phi x equal to 2u into ux plus 2v into vx. So that implies phi x will be 2, you can take outside, we will be getting ux plus vx. Now differentiating again, phi double x will be 2 times of u into derivative of ux, that is u double x plus ux into ux, that is ux square plus v double x plus vx square, right? Call this as 3. Similarly, you can repeat the same procedure with respect to y. Then you will be getting phi double y equal to 2 times of u into u double y plus uy square plus v into v double y plus vy square. Call that as 4. Now we have to add phi double x and phi double y, right? Thus phi double x plus phi double y equal to see 2 you can take outside throughout this statement, u into u double x plus ux square plus v into v double x plus vx square plus u into, I am writing these terms, u into u double y plus uy square plus v into v double y plus vy square. Now if you group the terms, 2 times of you can take outside, so here you have u, here also you have u, so you will be getting u times of u double x plus u double y plus taking v outside from these two, v times of v double x plus v double y plus the remaining terms ux square plus vx square, ux square plus vx square, and next two terms uy square plus vy square, uy square plus vy square, right? Now since the function is harmonic, so you will be having u double x plus u double y equal to 0 and v double x plus v double y equal to 0, so these two vanishes, will be getting 0, and by CR equations write everything in terms of the derivative with respect to x only. By CR equations we have ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx. So squaring on both sides, ux square will be vy square and uy square will be, so squaring that will be, negative will get cancelled, so we will be getting vx square. Thus phi double x plus phi double y equal to phi double x plus phi double y equal to 2 times of, see this 2 term will be 0, no problem with that, ux square plus vx square will write as it is, ux square plus vx square plus uy square, in place of uy square we may write vx square plus vy square, in place of vy square you can write ux square. So you will get 2 times of ux square plus 2 times of vx square, so it will be actually taking again to outside 4 times of ux square plus vx square. So keep this in mind. Now we know that modulus of f dash of z equal to, first let us write f dash of z, so f dash of z equal to ux plus ivx, right? So from this modulus of f dash of z whole square will be ux square plus vx square. So thus in place of ux square plus vx square we can write mod f dash of z whole square. Thus we get phi double x plus phi double y equal to ux square plus 4 times of, in place of ux square plus vx square it will be modulus of f dash of z square. So this is what we actually need to prove, and we arrived it. Next, problem B. The statement is, if f of z is a regular function of z, if f of z is a regular function of z, show that dou by dou x mod f of z whole square plus dou by dou z, dou by dou y mod f of z whole square equal to mod f dash of z whole square. So this is what we need to prove. Solution, I think you are having some idea right now, so we can proceed easily. Solution, let f of z equal to u plus iv, an analytic function. Now as it is u and v are harmonic and f of z satisfies CR equations, so everything is inbuilt, no problem. Now here we have mod f of z, right? So we have to take this as phi. How can we simplify that statement? This implies mod f of z equal to square root of u square plus v square, that I'll take as phi. Thus the given statement will be now that statement becomes dou phi by dou x whole square plus dou phi by dou y whole square equal to modulus of f dash of z whole square. So this is what we need to prove right now, or in a much simpler form you can write it as, that is, I'll write here only, phi x square plus phi y square equal to modulus of f dash of z whole square. This is what we need to prove. So we have to consider phi and then differentiate with respect to x and y. Consider phi equal to square root of u square plus v square. See, if we have this square root sign, differentiating is difficult, so square on both sides, we'll be getting phi square equal to u square plus v square. Differentiating, so we'll be getting 2 phi into phi x equal to 2u into ux plus 2v into vx. So cancelling 2 on both sides, phi into phi x equal to ux plus vvx. Similarly, you can check that phi into phi y equal to uuy plus vvy. Now let us add those two statements. Call this as 1 and 2. Let us square and add. Even if you add then square, then also no problem, but you need again to simplify to get phi x square plus phi y square. That is important. So it will be phi plus phi square phi x square plus phi square phi y square equal to ux plus vvx whole square plus uuy plus vvy whole square. Now the left hand side, you can take 5 square outside, within bracket we will be getting 5x square plus 5y square. So here expanding, it will be u square ux square plus v square vx square plus 2 uv ux vx plus similarly u square uy square plus v square vy square plus 2 uv uy vy, right? Now since the function is analytic, it has to satisfy CR equations, right? By CR equations we have ux equal to vy and uy equal to minus vx. Now why we use CR equations means we get, we transform all the derivatives with respect to y into derivatives with respect to x only. So the left hand side no change, we'll keep it as it is. It will be u square ux square plus v square vx square plus 2 uv ux vx, no issue with this, plus u square uy square. See, squaring this we will be getting uy square equal to vx square and ux square equal to vy square. Okay, now u square, that is u square into uy square, in place of uy square we will be having vx square plus next term v into v square vy square. So v square into, in place of vy square you will be having ux square plus 2uv, in place of uy we need to write minus vx, in place of vy we need to write ux. So minus 2uv, in place of uy minus vx, so minus already ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, so it will be vx. In place of vy you have to write ux. So 2uv ux vx cancels with 2uv ux vx. So it will be remaining with u square ux square plus v square vx square plus u square vx square plus v square ux square. So let us do one thing. Taking u square outside in these two, this and this, will be getting u square ux, okay, u square outside I am taking ux square plus vx square. Similarly taking v square outside in the remaining two terms, v square taking outside, first I will write this one, ux square plus vx square. Again taking ux square plus vx square outside in both of these two terms, we will be getting u square plus v square times ux square plus vx square. What do you have on the left hand side? That is 5 square times 5x square plus 5y square. Now we have earlier we have written this one, 5 square equal to u square plus v square, right? So substituting that we will be getting 5 square times of 5x square plus 5y square equal to 5 square times ux square plus vx square. So 5 square get cancelled. So finally we will be getting 5x square plus 5y square equal to ux square plus vx square. But you can observe that that is equal to modulus of f dash of z whole square, that we have done in the previous problem. So this completes the solution of the second problem, problem B. There is one more problem that I will give as exercise, so try to solve this later. If phi is differentiable, and f of z equal to u plus iv, a regular function a regular function, then prove that dou phi by dou x whole square, that is I will just write phi x whole square plus phi y whole square equal to phi u whole square plus phi v whole square times modulus of f dash of z whole square. See, only thing is you have to treat phi as a function of u and v. Again, these u and v are functions in x and y. U and v both functions in x and y. Then I had to apply chain rule. So it is a simple one, you can solve it easily. So I'll leave it as exercise, and then I'll move on to application level problems. So velocity, potential, stream functions, so everything I will discuss here. Applications of complex variables. See, the problems here, like the problem of finding the complex conjugate. I mean, a real part will be given, you have to find the imaginary part, or imaginary part will be given, you have to find the real part, nothing else. So the first important point you need to know is f of z equal to u phi of x comma y, or simply phi plus I psi, or you can write phi of x comma y plus I psi of x comma y. So this represent complex potential of an electrostatic field, So these are the things you have to keep in mind. F of z represents complex potential, phi represents velocity potential, and usually we don't use that velocity word, we just use as potential function. Potential function anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. See, if we just state potential function, that means we are talking about phi. If we state complex potential, then the meaning of that is we are talking about f. See, here f of z is a complex function, but phi and psi are not complex functions, they are real functions. Just like this one, z equal to a plus ib, it is a complex number, but a and b are real number, just like that. So complex potential means f of z, simply potential or velocity potential means that is phi. Now psi is called stream function or flux function. It is called stream function or flux function. So these are the names you need to keep in mind to solve problems on applications. And there is one note that you have to keep in your mind. So note, the lines phi of, so curves you can say, phi of x comma y equal to c1 and phi of psi of x comma y equal to c2 represent represent equipotential lines and lines of force in case of electrostatic field. See, if we are talking about electrostatic field, in that case phi of x comma y equal to c1 and psi of x comma y equal to c2 represents equipotential lines and lines of force, and these lines represents isothermal and flow lines and flow lines in case of heat flow problems. In case of heat flow problems. So this is the point you have to keep in mind. Now let us start with the problems on applications. So the first problem we are going to solve is problem A. An electrostatic field in the xy plane is given by the potential function. An electrostatic field in the xy plane is given by the potential function phi equal to 3x square y minus y cube. Find the stream function. That is what real part is given, you have to find the imaginary part, right? So harmonic functions ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಇದನ್ನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. So solution given phi equal to 3x square y minus y cube and f of z equal to phi plus I psi. So this is given, real part is given, we need to find the imaginary part psi. Now differentiate this, then phi x equal to 6xy and phi y equal to 3x square minus 3y square. But by CR equations we have phi x equal to psi y and psi x equal to minus phi y, right? So earlier we used to have u and v. There you can write the CR equations easily, but in case of different variables you must know how to write the variables. That implies, see, we have phi x equal to 6xy, now becomes psi y equal to 6xy, and here minus psi x will become 3x square minus 3y square. Okay, now this one, the second equation, this one can be written as psi x equal to 3y square minus 3x square. Now integrating. So this we have to integrate with respect to y, and here we need to integrate with respect to x. We will be getting integrating with respect to y, phi equal to integral 6xy into dy plus f of x, and here psi will be integral 3y square minus 3x square times dx plus g of y. So psi equal to 3xy square plus f of x, and psi equal to 3xy square minus x cube plus g of y. Hence 3xy square plus f of x, call this as equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now 3xy square plus f of x equal to psi equal to 3xy square minus x cube plus g of y. Now see, f of x means it represents function in x only, or function not containing y. So f of x will be equal to minus x cube, and g of y represents function that is containing only y. So here there is no term that is containing only y. So thus choose, or we can directly write this, thus f of x will be equal to minus x cube and g of y equal to 0. Hence psi equal to 3xy square minus x cube is the required stream function. Next problem B. If the potential function phi equal to, it is not given directly phi, just it is given if the potential function is log of x square plus y square, then find the flux function. See, flux function or stream function are same, right? So again phi is given, we need to determine psi. That's what we need to do. Solution given phi equal to log of x square plus y square and f of z equal to psi plus phi plus I psi. Now we need to separate this into real and imaginary. Okay, first I have to differentiate, right? Phi x equal to, by differentiating that we will be getting 2x divided by x square plus y square, and phi y will be 2y divided by x square plus y square. Now by CR equations, phi x equal to psi y and psi x equal to minus phi y, right? Okay, then by using CR equations we will be getting psi y equal to 2x divided by x square plus y square and psi x equal to minus 2y divided by x square plus y square. Okay, now it will be integrating. See, the first term we have to integrate with respect to y, right? So integrating, we will be getting psi equal to 2x, you can take outside, no problem, because it is independent of y. Integral of 1 by x square plus y square into dy plus f of x. Similarly here psi will be minus 2y times integral 1 by x square plus y square into dx plus g of y. See, integral of 1 by a square plus x square dx equal to 1 by a into tan inverse of x by a, right? So keeping that result in mind, you will be having psi equal to 2x into, so in place of a I have x here, so 1 by a, that is 1 by x into tan inverse of x by a, that is y by x plus f of x. Similarly here, call this as equation 1. Okay, you can write one more step, right? So x get cancelled, 2 tan inverse of y by x plus f of x. This you can call as equation 1. Now equivalently in this side, psi equal to minus 2y into, this actually you can write as y square plus x square. So 1 by y into tan inverse of x by y, I think, yes, x by y, tan inverse of x by y plus g of y. So psi will be minus 2 tan inverse of x by y plus g of y. Call this as equation 2. Now you can choose f of x equal to 0 and g of y equal to 0. So choose f of x equal to 0 and g of y equal to 0. See, even we choose f of x equal to 0 and g of y equal to 0, one side I got 2 tan inverse of y by x, but on the other side I got minus 2 tan inverse of x by y. Hence, thus phi will be 2 tan inverse of y by x, or phi will be 2 tan inverse of minus 2 tan inverse of x by y. We cannot exactly determine that function. So there is one more part, and the flux function. Okay, find the flux function and also the complex potential. So for this problem we need to find f of z also. We need to find f of z. So we have f of z equal to phi plus I psi. So phi antandre log of x square plus y square, and I into psi antandre 2 tan inverse of y by x, See, we have just neglected this since it has a negative direction. We have considered this one only. But you can consider psi equal to minus 2 tan inverse of x by y also. We cannot rule out that completely. Now, f of z equal to, you can here also put x equal to z, y equal to 0. You will be getting f of z equal to log z square plus 2 tan inverse of 0, that will be 0. So this is the required function. Or you can write f of z equal to 2 log z, no problem. So that completes the solution of problem B. Next, problem C. So I will give you this as exercise. You can try this later. Prove that the method is a bit different, not difficult. It is just different, but you can try it later. Prove that phi equal to x square minus y square and psi equal to y by x square plus y square are harmonic, but are not harmonic conjugates. What you have to prove here is, you have to show that phi double x plus phi double y equal to 0, and also psi double x plus psi double y equal to 0. That verifies the given functions are harmonic. Then, keeping this phi, same as problem A and B, find psi. If you get psi equal to y by x square plus y square, then the conclusion is these two are harmonic conjugates. But here you will get a different thing. You will get actually phi equal to 2xy, I think. Yes, you will get psi equal to 2xy. But here it is given psi equal to y by x square plus y square. These two are harmonic conjugates. But not this. So that is you have to prove. So first you have to show that these two are harmonic. Then taking phi, you have to determine psi. You will get 2xy, which is different from this, and hence this cannot be an harmonic conjugate of phi. So that is about problem C. So try to solve it. So problem D. If sigma of z equal to log z minus a, represents complex potential, show that equipotential lines are families of circles and straight lines. Circle means the equation will be of this form: x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square equal to c square. That represents family of circles. Family of straight line is represented by this equation. Solution: f of z ಬದಲಿಗೆ sigma of z ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Let sigma of z equal to log of z minus a, and it is given one more important point: z not equal to a. But by using a standard result, we have this one: log of z minus a equal to, we'll write the standard result. So log of a plus ib is always equal to log of square root of a square plus b square plus tan inverse of b by a. That is the standard result. So this, on substituting z equal to x plus iy, it will be log of x minus a plus iy. So this is the real part and this is the imaginary part. So in light of this result, we are now having psi of z equal to, sigma of z equal to log of square root of x minus a whole square plus y square plus I tan inverse of y by x minus a. This you can take as phi and this as psi. That implies phi of x comma y equal to square root of x square, x minus a whole square plus y square, and psi equal to tan inverse of y by x minus a. We have already discussed, in case of complex potential, phi of x comma y equal to c1 and psi of x comma y equal to c2. These two represent equipotential lines. So I have to take this as equal to c1 and this as equal to constant c2. Now just concentrate on this part. So squaring, we will be getting x minus a whole square plus y square equal to c1 square, and here squaring we will be getting, see, we are not concentrating this, just concentrating this, not a squaring. I had to take tan on both sides. So we will be getting y by x minus a equal to tan c2. This a constant, you can consider it as m. So we will be having, this is a represents a circle, no problem, represents a circle. So I got family of circles here. So here y equal to x minus a into m. So, or it takes the form mx minus a constant, that I will take as a. So again this takes the form y equal to mx plus c. So minus am na c anta itkondre, it takes form mx plus c. Family of straight lines. Thus the equipotential lines represents family of circles and straight lines. So that completes the solution. So with this I am going to wind up this class.